Hey there, everybody. Happy Monday. This is AbstructA with Monday Motivation. This is episode 6 of Technicality. Got to work on some stuff on the back end on figuring out episode numbering, content, things like that. Apologies for this Monday Motivation being a bit late in the day. I was lazy this weekend and really only worked on music and didn't do much as far as content preparation, which, if I'm going to do the Patreon and try to be a better creator and producer and DJ, and more connected to the community, I kind of need to work more on that. So I'm going to try to refigure that out because I thought I had a plan and then I just didn't do it because I'm bad at stuff. But Monday Motivation, we're going to talk about Starfall, the EP that came out on Friday. That's powered by Young Gun Records. I am an exclusive artist to Young Gun Records. If you don't know who I am, I'm AbstructA. My name is Michael. I'm the only American signed to the Dutch hardcore label Black Reaper under their talent subsidiary Young Guns. Very proud of this. It's a big deal for me and the crew that I run with in the U.S. And it's led to a lot of opportunities for us. So in most of my episodes, I'll probably say it a bunch, but just again, if you didn't know who I am or what my background is, super thankful for Black Reaper, Deadly Guns, Heavy Damage Elite Enemy, Remco, for letting me even just be on some part of the team. Now, for Monday Motivation, Starfall EP, that has the track Starfall and the song Earth Collapse. They're both heavy melody up tempo. Not a lot of melody contained in the drops, but there is two powerful melodies. Starfall uses vocal work from Warhammer games. Earth Collapse is custom vocal work AI, not AI. Text to speech. Text to speech. I'm an idiot. So that's text to speech vocals. It was just, I have this weird thing where I really like making music about stuff failing, collapsing, exploding, falling into ruin. So that this whole EP is kind of based around that. Starfall is Horus, the ship commander, explaining that they need to bring down an empire to regain freedom. If you know deeper Warhammer lore, you know all that stuff. Earth Collapse is just the sounds of the collapsing Earth. In my head, what I would think up tempo would make it sound like if was the ruins of Earth, solar explosions, the planet cracking. That's just very base level stuff. The motivation behind that came out of my song Fear and Doubt, which I released from Hard X. That was the first hardcore tune, up-tempo tune that I pushed after the first hardcore one, Pattern Error. So with this, I wanted to really push my boundary of melody and kick creation, which I think is, you should listen to both the songs, you should, but I think it's highlighted most well in Earth Collapse. Earth Collapse is a 3/4 kick tune, slight variation in the first and second drop. The third drop carrying a very strong microwave bass kick. It literally enters into the drop with, "It's time for kicks, this is only bass," and I think it plays really well. The stats online are showing really good. People seem to really like the song. It's one of my favorite songs to play live because the final drop, everybody and I can just the bass. It makes it a really easy song to get a crowd just wrapped up in. You'd think it'd be deeper, but it's really not. I deal with a lot of mental health stuff, so being able to put those feelings into an entire project. Now, these songs are not old, but I have been playing them in sets for a year and was finally able to release. Even though it's been about that long with these songs being made, every time I play them, that feeling still holds true. It's a big part of my music. Every song does have something in it, some story behind it that I can pull from, or even just some emotion and feeling that I know I can directly tie into. With Earth Collapse, that is my feelings of dread and nepotism, or not nihilism. There's no nepotism here. I'm so stupid. Of nihilism and just kind of the way I see the world. And so being able to put that into a song of like what would it feel like in sound in my head if I was able to really explain that in a song. And up-tempo makes it really easy because I can make it really loud and really heavy, really hard. That's the whole point why I like this music in the first place. But it's a big emotional outlet for me. This was a big one. All of my music is, but this has a lot of feelings of anger and rage that I was able to really put into a song. And every time I get to play it, I get to feel those out and work through them. And it's helped me, doing that in my music has helped me become a just generally a better person, I think. But yeah, that's your basic Monday motivation for Starfall. I'm sure I can get more in depth. As far as the kicks, those are motivated and influenced heavily by Old Black Reaper sound, some earlier Deadly Guns, some of Elite Enemies mashups, things of that nature. Now, on this Monday motivation, what I'll ask of you, maybe we can talk about in the comments if you have any thoughts, is on the last track you made, what motivated you behind that? Yeah, let's go to the last song you made. Next Monday motivation, we'll talk a little bit about a very important song in what motivated it, and that is Unparalleled Infinity. So next week we'll talk a little bit about that. Track talk coming up this week, I think it's gonna be really good. I will have a Trash Talk Thursday episode that will be Trash Talk. We're gonna have 2 songs in Track Talk for tomorrow, but Trash Talk will have content because I think it's funny. I'm AbstructA. If you've gotten this far in the video, I can't thank you enough for listening. This is really just stream of consciousness, and the people watching, I'm assuming, are people just interested in the very back end of some weird producer from the corner of the US and Maine. But I really appreciate you being here. If you could leave a like, a comment, it gotta keep more content coming out, so don't subscribe if you don't want to. There is a Patreon. You can search AbstructA. I'll get that linked into the YouTube once I figure that all out and get that page published, but that's what I'm working towards. Track Talk tomorrow is going to be Euphoric. We're not going to talk about hardcore. We're going to talk Euphoric. Kind of blend it in with Motivation Monday on who, like, helped me come up. Not helped, but the sounds that helped me. And so we'll talk a little bit about Demi Cannon. And then I've got a tune from some friends that I really want to show you guys. So thank you again. Like, comment, talk amongst yourselves in the comments. I might be on Discord, or if you hit me up in messages, that's fine too. I'm AbstructA. Hope you have a good Monday.